The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No, you're
I'll
not.
be back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki- What? Don't say that.
It's a trap.
Yes, it's a trap.
The needs of the many outweigh
The needs of the few.
or the one.
The one.
Do
Do
or do not.
not.
There is no try.
There's no try. Yes.
Live long
Live long
and prosper.
and prosper.
Get away from her, you
Away from
bitch!
who? Don't say that bad word. Hello,
Wait a
Newt.
minute. Wait a minute, Doc.
Yes, Doc.
Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
I
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
Yes, have fun, everybody.
Bye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Well,
Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
keep saying that.
I see dead people.
So what? You said that.
Why so serious?
Yes, I know.
I volunteer as tribute.
What I do is not up to you.
Chewie. We're home.
Yes, I am home, huh? Back from London.
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
One with the Force. Are you one with the Force?
Yes, I am.
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with
Yes,
me.
you are. Yes. I am one with the Force. Welcome, everybody, to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly Webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and next to me is...
Captain Rickster, Trickster, or don't call me late to dinner.
Or call him late for lunch.
Yeah, definitely call me late for lunch.
But not late for dinner. He's always there.
Yes,
Hey,
right.
Mike's here. Hey,
Hi,
Mike. How you doing, brother? Yes, I'm back.
Yes,
It
he
was
is.
quite a trip. I'm tired, but I still have to come and do our show.
That is true.
But not as tired as I thought I would be. Captain Rickster?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about because we had a week off because I was out at the London Film and Comic Con. In case you didn't get a chance to see it, we did do a live walkthrough video on our YouTube channel. So go to All for Sci-Fi, the YouTube channel,
Yep, that's right.
and take a look at the walkthrough of the London Film and Comic Con. It's about a 30-minute video. It's was a lot of fun, Captain Rickster. It was more people than I thought. They sold out Saturday, so there was like 12,000 people there.
Wow, it's a lot of people.
Yes, it was. So it was quite an event. One of the more interesting things that I've ever done was a guy showed up and wanted me to sign these gold and platinum records of John Williams, his CDs.
Hmm.
So I'm
Interesting.
signing. They're not. It's not even the Ewok movie or anything like that, because he knew I was in music.
Right.
He had me sign below John Williams some platinum CD or something. It was kind of strange,
Hmm.
but I said okay, so I
Yeah,
signed
yeah.
it.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah, so that was fun. And we shot a lot of footage for the documentary that's going to be coming out probably in about a year or so about Caravan of Courage and the Ewok movies, and about their place in Star Wars fandom and how they've lasted for 40 years. And we're still talking about it and going to conventions and meeting with the fans. So it's we shot part of that, so it looks pretty good. What else do we got? Let's talk about we talked about that.
Talk about some of the
This
stuff
week
got.
we also had the Ahsoka trailer. Did you see it?
Yes, I did. That was an awesome trailer.
Does the Ahsoka series have you guys pumped? That trailer was amazing.
Yes, it was.
I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. I
That's
want
true.
to, but go watch the Ahsoka trailer. Get pumped. Get ready. Might be the best Star Wars series we've ever had.
Yes.
I'm going to
Yes.
predict that now. So, hey, Darth Sidious is here.
Hi, Darth Sidious.
Hey, Darth Sidious. Yeah, and the Master. It was a privilege to sign the Master. That's John Williams. So,
Mm-hmm.
so the Ahsoka trailer has me excited. It's coming out next
Excited.
month. I'm tired, guys.
Yes.
August 23rd. So it's coming out, and they're going to have 2 episodes premiere.
Oh, that's good.
So that's pretty cool. Other things, guys, we got to pray and hope that they resolve this strike soon, because now
Yes.
Screen Actors Guild is on strike, and the writers have been on strike for a while. I understand. I'm not really attached to the movie industry any longer, and SAG and stuff like that, but I still support them. And this is about some stuff that's very serious. AI is a really big threat. And can you, like, for example, can you imagine, for the writers, not for the actors like us, can you imagine, you remember the show Friends?
Oh, yes. I remember.
Okay,
Friends.
can you imagine? It was on for 7 seasons, right?
Yes, it was.
24 episodes a season. So that's however many episodes, 7 times 24. So let's do the math real quick. So that's 7 times 24. So the show Friends has 168 episodes. Did you know that they could put that in an AI computer? There's 168 episodes, and the AI could write the entire 8th season in less than a minute.
Wow, that's
And the whole season in less than a minute. And it'd be probably the best season
They
of
ever
Friends
had.
that they
Oh,
ever
yeah.
had, because it could predict everything, how the writers are going to write it. And then guess what? The computer did it, so we don't have to pay writers. We don't have to
Mhm.
pay anybody. We just got out of all that. So I understand why the writers want to go on strike. The actors, it has to do with our likeness. That's not as serious, because we still have certain laws regarding someone's likeness. So if they did try to do that to us, your likeness and stuff like that, we're protected a little bit more already by copyright and likeness laws, but it's a big deal. Can you imagine them taking like Mace Tawani in the Ewok adventure and deciding to do more Ewok adventures with Mace?
Oh, yeah.
As a
Yeah.
kid, me as that kid, and it looks exactly like me in the Ewok adventure.
Mm-hmm.
They could do
with your voice too.
my voice, not just my voice, they got that down, but they could take that. I'll look the same.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty serious. So, Mike just talked about some more seriousness. Like, they won't ever have to use background actors.
That's true.
So they get to scan images and have people in the background and never pay extras. I mean, it's a pretty big, and I think we got to pray that this ends soon, because it's going to affect next year.
Oh, most
And then the year after that. But, we got plenty of stuff to stream, right? We could rewatch
yeah.
everything, but
Good.
we want new content. We're creatures of habit. We don't want to we like watching some stuff over and over, right? But
That's true.
and they could, like Mike said, they could do that without their permission.
The problem, there'd be no new movies coming out either.
Right. So we got to stay strong. We got to get the producers and to know that we're very serious about that. So I encourage everybody that's watching this podcast or that sees it later, write into the Producers Guild of America and get them say that they're wrong. They need to take care of this. We want real content,
Mhm.
not AI. So, yeah, we want everybody to be working. I mean, the
That's
industry's
true.
hard enough, right? It's hard enough to make a living as an actor. I no longer make my living that way, but it's difficult. So
It is.
let's encourage everybody, write the Writers Guild of America, Producers Guild of America, who handle that, and tell them we want no AI. We want you to settle this, pay a little bit more money. Anyway, enough about that rant.
Yeah, really.
Let's get into Pete Meredith's talking about Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are background actors before they
Mhm.
got big.
Oh, yeah.
And if they sold their likeness, they would never be able to work for another studio. They would not have the career they had. That's true.
That's very true.
Yeah, but there are some protections about our likeness. George Lucas, I signed a contract for that movie, so they can't keep reusing my image in other movies without paying me. So, but it is a serious thing. It's more serious for the writers than the actors, but it's still a very serious matter for both of us. So let's get this settled as quick as we can. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about today. We missed last week, so we got 2 episodes to go over with Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. We have 2 episodes of Secret Invasion, and we have the Foundation premiere, which premiered yesterday. So that's going to be something recent. On Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, we have episode 4, which is Among the Lotus Eaters. And episode 5 is called Charades.
Yep,
So,
Charades.
and on Secret Invasion, episodes 2 and 3. Episode 2 is Promises, and episode 3 is called Resurrection. So,
Yep.
what do you want to review first?
Well, let's do Star Trek.
Okay, we could do Star Trek. Oh, before we get into that, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Nick. He's on Facebook, and he gave this to me free. But Nick made that Chukatrock. He is Cheesecake Customs, and he did that Chukatrock I showed you about a month or so ago. But while he's in England, so he had a friend stop by at the London Film and Comic Con, and he gave me this. And this is a custom figure of Chukatrock. Look at how nice that is. So I want to show this to Kevin Thompson, who played Chukatrock. And as I was talking to him about how great his customs are, how great he did with Chukatrock here, he is talking to me about doing a Mace figure.
Yes.
So that might be in the works. We might be getting a Mace figure. And I told him a lot of you guys wanted a Mace figure. So it might be happening sooner than you guys think. So hopefully we could get something by just before the holidays. So you might have, it's Kevin Thompson. Yeah, it's Chukatrock. So hopefully by the holidays, we'll have an actual Mace figure. He's very excited about doing it. He says he's going to do Mace and Sindel, so you could get Sindel as well. He doesn't want to do too many because he's doing a custom thing, and we don't want people complaining about copyright things. So,
Right.
But a few of them, we could get it for everybody. So, and I told him that, Mike. I told him that that a bunch of people want a Mace figure, so he's going to happily help us with that.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, this week's unboxing is going to be
Ray the Dark Side.
Ray the Dark Side from Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. So this is going to be today's unboxing. So we'll get to this in a little bit. All right, let's get started. Okay, so you want to do Star Trek?
Yeah, let's do Star Trek.
I'm a little tired today. I'm talking slow. Okay,
that's good. You may have stumbled over your words a little bit.
Okay. All right. So episode 4 was Among the Lotus Eaters.
Yes.
And episode 5 is called Charades. Okay. Let's try to combine them a little bit. Let's just review both episodes
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If it's 3 or less, we don't recommend it. We don't recommend you stream it, or in this case, it's streaming because it's on Paramount Plus.
Right.
These 2 episodes gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of, ready? Dun, 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 dun. 4.5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'll agree with you on this one.
4.5 stars?
Yeah, this time.
Uh-oh.
Remember, you don't promote violence on this.
All
show.
right. Bang.
Yeah.
4.5 stars. So, wow. I am really loving Strange New Worlds.
Yes, it's
Just an
definitely
amazing show. I was really worried about the effects in the first episode, but the effects have gotten better. Or maybe it was just the first episode where I didn't like it or whatever.
Right.
But the way they're going with, go ahead and tell me your favorite part of either episode, Captain Rickster.
I like the ending of 5 when Nurse Chapel and Spock when he came back.
Oh, it was clapping.
It's clapping. I was clapping at that too because they finally not really committed to each other, but they're showing their kind of like their emotions of love to each other. Because she definitely does like him a lot, and Spock does too. But he is, he is a Vulcan, so he doesn't really show emotions like he's supposed to be. But he's also half human,
right?
So his human side is trying to take over a little bit to feel all the emotions that he's supposed to feel. So that was actually great. They were kissing each other. That was about time. I was wondering that wasn't going to happen.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the first one, Among the Lotus Eaters, they went to Rigel 7.
Right.
and where they had, apparently because they went back there and did a survey and saw that their signal, their Delta symbol, sorry, they're like they saw it from orbit, like so, and they left in a hurry, so they're worried about contamination because they visited there.
Yes,
and so then when they went there, they started losing their memory because of this radiation caused by these asteroids.
Right.
So they were forgetting everything, and it just was very interesting how the whole episode. It was very well written, very well acted.
Yes.
He had realized he left one of the guys behind. He thought he was killed in action, and the reason why he ended up becoming a symbol, and they had the phasers and stuff like that. But eventually they worked it out, and even started affecting the Enterprise crew, which was in orbit, and they had to get out of the asteroid field. But it all worked out in the end.
Yes.
And during that episode, that they also talked about Captain Pike's relationship with the other captain and how he was pushing her away, and then at the end he apologized to her. Overall, really great episode. In fact, I gave them overall 4.5 stars, but I think the charades with Spock was a little bit better.
It was.
The next episode, the charades one, where Spock and Nurse Chapel, he has to go for his engagement, and he's taking Nurse Chapel with him, and they somehow go in this vortex, which is stable. They somehow go into it, and he tries to save her life, and that advanced species thought that something was wrong with him, and they made him human.
Yeah,
and that was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. Yes, it was.
He's sitting there. He had all these emotions, and the guy playing Spock, just an outstanding actor.
Oh yes.
I don't remember his name. I'm sure Mike knows it, and Mike's talking about Nurse Chapel.
Oh yes.
And Spock. They've had a suspected romance ever since the original series. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and it was just great, the whole thing, and even the engagement ceremony, dinner or whatever, and how he was still human and he still got past it, and how he spoke up for his mom.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
That was
another
all
really good part.
Yeah, I mean, just the whole episode, and I was clapping, through it, which was great a couple times. So I mean, when television affects us that much, I mean, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, you guys are hitting it out of the ballpark. I hope you guys keep doing it. Speaking of that, I hope they don't listen to Bob Iger. I don't know if those are rumors or not, but Bob Iger's talking about not doing as much Disney Plus shows, and because it's hurting the box office. All I got to say about that, Bob Iger, is the Pandora's box already was open during the pandemic. You started streaming first-rate movies.
Yes, they did.
And automatically, because we couldn't go to movie theaters and we were in lockdown, what I advise you to do is take the Netflix model, which Netflix seems to be messing it up recently.
Oh, yes.
But I would say make better content, make lots of it, and then you'll get more, and focus on subscribers and get 200 or 300 million worldwide subscribers that are paying $30 even $20 a month, like Netflix. And can you imagine 100 million subscribers at $20 a month? That's what, $200 million a month?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's billions of dollars a year. You could make up the difference. Maybe you could raise the price a little bit, but just create great content.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's streaming. Everybody seems to want to stream. I like going to the movie theaters. Don't get me. I mean, but that needs to be for something special, to get us in there.
Yeah, he doesn't go to as many movies as I do, but
right. Yeah, Ethan Peck.
Yeah, Gregory Peck's grandson.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. He's a great actor.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing, Mike. I knew you would know that one.
Of course, he
knows everything.
He's an encyclopedia of movies.
He has a great memory.
Yes, he does.
I mean, when we meet at Disneyland, he's reminding me of things I said to him that I forgot that I even said to him.
That's true. Yes. That is
wow,
very true.
The memory Mike has. So great 2 episodes. I was excited. Keep watching it. We highly recommend Strange New Worlds. I can't wait until next week's episode.
Oh yes.
Let's go ahead and move to. What are we gonna move to next?
Marvel.
Move to Secret Invasion. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, there's 2 episodes on Secret Invasion. Promises is episode 2, and episode 3 is Resurrection.
Yes.
Let's do it the same way. Let's review both at the same time. Let's give the overall rating as a combo rating. Let's say for Secret Evasion. Sorry. I'm going to sleep. I'm like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning in London, so I got to get used to this time. So
you're doing what I normally do.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just fumbling my words when I get tired. But Secret Evasion, I'm liking this show too. This is a really well acted show. It might be pissing people off because maybe they love the comics so much,
right?
But it's still a great show. I'm gonna give it 4.45 stars. To me, it's not quite as great as Strange New Worlds, but I'm really liking it. 4.45 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars.
Oh, okay, same. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue Harvest. Yeah, I forgot you're in England.
That's right. Yes,
it's 12 o'clock almost. I said it wrong.
No wonder you're sleeping over here.
I'm not sleeping. I'm just stumbling my words. Okay.
He does this.
One thing I hate, Blue Harvest Toys, is I hate your London traffic. I hate those roundabouts, and I hate the traffic, and I hate that you can only go 20 kilometers an hour. All the people in England were like complaining about it. So you guys got to make some changes there. That's for sure. With the traffic's horrible in London. But other than that, it was great. The weather was wonderful when I was there. Okay, so back to Secret Evasion. Okay, it's a good. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit better. That's why I changed my review. Captain Rickster thinks they're the same. But they're both really great shows. So, and we got a lot of great content to talk about, which is awesome.
Right.
So, okay, great. Thank you. Okay, you're right. London isn't representative of the UK. Okay. Yeah. You're right. I mean, it could be much better once you get out of the city. It's like being in Los Angeles when you get further away from LA traffic.
It's
great.
Better. Yeah, a lot better.
So yeah, I shouldn't clump them all together. I apologize. Okay. So Secret Evasion promises. We're starting to learn a little bit more about what happened with Nick Fury. And we're starting to learn that, he made all these promises to find a different world for them. And there's going to be this huge uprising with, what are they called? Skrulls?
Skrulls,
okay. They're afraid that their species is going to go extinct. And there's like I think maybe it's a younger class is starting to do this uprising thing.
It's a younger class.
And so they want to fight. And it's just when Nick Fury went back home, right? Do you think he knows that when he put the ring on and the woman, she was a Skrull, and then when he showed up, she changed her face and she was a black lady. Was she always that way, or did he know she was a Skrull too?
She knew. He already knew that she was a Skrull.
But he didn't care.
No,
what?
He didn't care. No.
Okay. I was kind of curious because the way they did it.
That's why he's helping out the species, because that's his wife.
Yeah.
And he wants to help them out to get their own planet.
But she's mad at him. It's like, because he keeps abandoning her.
All the time.
Yeah. It's like, how can she live her life? You keep abandoning me. I felt bad for her.
Oh, yeah.
But Nick's not the same. Nick Fury's not, after the blip, he's not the same person.
No, he's not. Yeah. You can see out both of his eyes now.
Well, he just seems like a different character altogether.
He does.
When he's younger.
He does.
And I don't know if they're using a de-aging thing, but when you see him younger, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good. It looks like the younger version. So it's they're getting really good with that technology. So there's a lot of hope for the future for sure. So she should be mad if he never tells her anything.
That's true. She finds out through somebody else.
He's coming back or not. Yeah, I mean, that's, no wonder why he's mad. I mean, Mike, you would be mad if Sergio just left all the time and never told you anything.
That's definitely true.
And my wife would be mad if I took off too and never told her anything. So it's not cool. But creates great drama. And all the stuff that's going on. She was shot, right? The daughter?
Yeah, she was. That's the second part. That'd be the next one. Next movie.
Okay. So she shot.
Well, actually, she shot it at the
end of this one.
Into that one, and then we saw her body on the ground, and then she became. She transferred back into her body and came back alive.
Did she?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
That was the second part.
Okay, I must have missed that. I fell asleep.
Probably, yeah.
You got to talk about the next one because I kind of fell asleep during the next one, so I was too tired. But you go ahead and talk about Resurrections. Since you know more about that one.
The Resurrection was about her because she came back to life.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And Nick Fury was looking for somebody, and he didn't find him. So his friend. Oh no, they were going for the president's motorcade because that guy wanted to kill the president.
Right.
The guy who wants to be in control of everybody.
Right.
He's that younger.
He's the general or whatever they call him now.
He's the new generation of those people.
Right. Mike's talking about how Gaia was shot, and then we found out she was a Super Skrull.
Yeah, she's a Super Skrull. That's what she really is.
Yeah.
And he's a Super Skrull too. The funny part about it is when you shoot him, he turns red and then he heals right back.
I
up.
saw that when he went like that with the knife, and then he went like that and tore the knife through his hand. Then it healed itself. That was cool.
It was cool.
Cool
and,
effect.
and then Nick Fury looked at him when he shot his face almost off. He saw it grow back. He was in shock. He didn't know that. But Gyro's father is dead now.
Oh wow!
Unfortunately, so he had to make tough decisions on what he wanted to do. Either save the president or save.
That's right. World War III. You want to start World War III by killing the president.
That's right. So he saved the president instead of her father, and that was basically about the end of the whole show.
Yeah.
I mean, 33 minutes. I watched that show and I couldn't believe how fast it went through in the 33 minutes it was on there. I go, what? It's already done?
And there's only 6 episodes, so there's only 3 episodes left, I think.
Yeah.
It's like a short, really short.
Really a short one. And but my surprise was, this thing's done already. I had to go back and make sure I didn't miss anything.
Right. It just went. Yeah, it was too short.
It was just
and
way
that's
too quick.
another thing, guys. What's going on with they want AI to write stuff, but even our writers. I mean, why? We get 24 episodes of Friends, and we only get 6 episodes of Secret Invasion.
I know. Yeah.
What's going on, dude? Whoever's making the content, have a real season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
really,
the one thing I was sad about is I didn't get a chance to. I did meet up with an old friend who I've known since I was 12 years old, who was a London actor. He came and visited me, but I didn't get a chance to see Warwick Davis. His wife is sick, Sam, and or Sammy. She was sick, so didn't get a chance. But she says they might be coming soon to the USA, so hopefully I'll get to see Warwick soon. And she said, or maybe you guys would do a convention. So I think Warwick's going to start doing more conventions.
Well, it's funny though. San Diego Con, which is coming up at the end of this month, if the actors are on strike, none of the actors are going to be able to show up at San Diego Con.
Yeah, because the rule is we can't do ones that are produced by the studios. The producers and studios. Mm-hmm. And so San Diego Comic-Con probably is off the table.
Yes.
For us, we can't do it, and I'm going to follow it as well. I'm not going to do any conventions that we're not allowed to do. Even though I'm not in a guild, I could do it anyway. I'm not in Screen Actors Guild. I'm going to support the actors because I was once one. So we're still allowed to do conventions. We're just not allowed to do the ones like Rick said that are produced by, which might be some big ones coming up, like maybe in Toronto or those fanboy expos. I don't know. We have to find out which. The London Film and Comic-Con, by the way, was sponsored by Universal. So that would have been we would have all had to leave.
Yes.
And I mean, they had Chuck Norris there. They had Tamora Morrison. They had, almost everybody. Cynthia Rothrock. I mean, you could go on and on. They had like major people there.
So that was.
But
I wish I could have been there.
Yeah. So next time, Captain Rick.
Oh yeah, that'll be next time.
My wife says you have your job. She doesn't want to do it.
She didn't like being his assistant.
She did not like. Well, we were so. I've never been that busy at a convention ever. So
no, the first day there, he said he sold over 300 pictures.
Yeah,
he sold almost all the pins that we had made.
Yeah, those pins, those
pins went by quick.
Yeah, those Mace pins like disappeared. Yeah, they were gone, completed, and they printed all the pictures. I didn't even need to bring the pictures. I'd put 1 or 2 sets out there, and the people grabbed them right away. But so I put them. I ended up not putting them away because they made some really good ones. I brought a few of them back that I never had. There's one where I'm sitting there looking at Sindel and Wicket's right there next to me, and it's a great picture. I guess they took it they grabbed it from the screenshot of the movie or something. But they had some pictures I never had. So
I gotta check these pictures out.
yeah, they're kind of cool. But yeah, it was San Diego Comic-Con is huge.
It is huge,
Mike, you're
very
right.
huge. It's big.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think they're going to cancel it, but if none of the actors show up to sign for it, I don't know how well they're going to do.
That's true because you got the authors and you got the artists there, but they don't.
Authors not. I hope that an author's going to support a writer and not show up.
Yeah, but then also you got the artists, but you don't know how what they don't make that much money. It's not like the actor. When the actors come, that's when the people come.
Right.
They don't come for the artists, or they don't come from the writers. They
come for the panels, like in the Hall H, where they show trailers and stuff, and they do. Yeah, that's why they're there. So it's gonna affect it big time. So this isn't just about that; it's about everything else. I know we keep talking about it, but I heard the actors can sign, but really? So maybe they back down a little bit about signing. That would be great.
Well, that'd be good, yes. Because the actors got to make money somehow while they're not working.
Yeah. Mike, you said you wanted to see those pictures. If you go on my Facebook profile, there's a couple of shots there. If you go through where we're here at day 2 or day 1 or day 2 or day 3 at London Comic-Con, I was taking pictures of what was on my table, and you could probably see a couple of those images that way right now. But like I said, I took extra ones if anybody wants them. But let's go ahead and do the unboxing of Darkseid Rey from The Rise of Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Get this open. On the back, it says, of course, Rey Darkseid Vision, and it reads, while searching for the Sith Wavefinder, Rey envisions her turn to the dark side. Wielding a double-bladed lightsaber, her rage and immense power is frightening.
Takes after her daddy.
Wow. Well, her daddy's Palpatine.
Yeah, that's right.
So her daddy definitely is powerful. Which was a great twist until she named herself Skywalker.
Yes, that's true, yes.
That was the worst idea in the entire movie, by the way, in my opinion. I mean, although it's a great tribute to Luke, right? That she loved him so much that but she didn't get much training from Luke.
No.
So it's like if they had actually went through more training, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it would have made sense. Like, is there a longer version of the movie where Luke trains her more that they cut out?
Well, they cut out over 4 hours of it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that makes more sense if they have a longer director's cut, like a J.J. Abrams, longer director's cut of like how they messed up the there was some movie, Justice League or whatever.
League, yeah.
The longer version's way better.
Yes.
Speaking of that, who can wait to see Rebel Moon?
Oh, yeah.
When Rebel Moon comes out?
Mm-hmm. That's going to be good.
So here we go. There she is.
Don't you look cute?
Yeah, she looks dark side. She's got the double bladed. Did they release this as a lightsaber? I'd like to get it if they did.
Lightsaber I haven't seen yet, but I know they released her.
Well, yeah, it's right here. I'm opening it.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not like you now. But anyway, no, I haven't heard.
Good articulation. Yeah. Well, this is kind of weird. Actually, it has some of the best articulation on the legs, even though it's got this. It's weird because they got this vinyl right here, but her part of her cape, this is cloth. Like this is cloth, but this is vinyl. This
But
is
her
vinyl.
Dress to be vinyl, yeah.
And this is cloth, her cape. Interesting.
Probably when you put her next to a fan and cape flies, they don't want the dress to go up.
Hard to focus. No, they don't, I guess. But she's got pants on anyway, see? She's got pants on anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
It's a nice figure. Here you go. Let Captain Rickster look at it. I'm going to take the double-bladed lightsaber out.
Ooh, it is nice. What? Yeah. Definitely good articulation on this.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Yes.
Wow. The double-bladed lightsaber is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I use the force.
Oh, yes. Oh, the hood doesn't come off.
Use the force. I like this. I love this. Wow.
Stand up pretty
This
good.
is really good. I like this one. So she is gonna get you. Wow. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Enough playing. So let's see here. At All for Sci-Fi, as you know, we have a rating system, just like the movies, the television shows. It's a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. I'm going to give the Dark Side of Rey's vision, Dark Side Rey. I'm going to give her 4.4.5 stars. I like it. I mean, I wish they would have did more cloth and less vinyl for here, but that would have been nicer instead of just doing this part.
Well, it'd be nice if the hood would come off too, but it doesn't.
Yeah, that too. If the hood would have went down, we saw that. So I'm going to mark it down a little bit, 4.5 stars. I almost gave it higher, 4.75, but you're right, because the hood won't even
come off
at all.
No.
But I still like this figure. It's an awesome figure. I would think I would cut the vinyl front short. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you give it, Captain Rickster? I give it 4.5 stars. And there, look at the double bladed lightsaber. It's cool.
Well, I like how they got a little hook together here.
Yeah. Look at the camera though.
Oh,
Pull it
yeah.
up.
You know, I mean, this part's cool right here.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
I mean, you like this here?
Hey, Mike,
it
do you
doesn't fall
know?
apart.
Do you know, Mike, if they actually ever released this as a saber yet?
Yeah, like this one.
Because I'd
here.
like the double bladed one with Rey. I would like to get that
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, I'll give it a 4.45, I guess.
4.5, a little bit less than me.
Yeah, it's a great piece. I like it.
Yeah, no, it is weird that, and that's why I graded it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it is weird. Mike's saying it's weird that the top part of the hood is plastic and the rest is cloth. That is
That's
weird.
true. Yes, it is very
So
weird.
that's why I downgraded a little bit. I don't know if they did it to save money, but it's kind of a cool figure if they didn't do that. And if the head piece went all the way off, that would make this an awesome figure.
Mhm.
But it's still good.
Yeah.
4.5 stars. Go get it. 4.45 for Captain Rickster. All right. Well, we only have one more, and Mike says it wasn't released. Well, hopefully they will in the future.
Yeah, that
So
would be nice.
one more to go. The Foundation premiere.
Yep.
As you know, the Foundation is on Apple Plus.
Mhm.
Apple Plus is, making some good shows recently. They made some great comedies too. Ted Lasso, a lot of different stuff.
Yep.
That other show with Jennifer Aniston's good, I think. Speaking of that, non-sci-fi related, the Lincoln Lawyer, I think, just came out. The season 2 just came out. So go watch that on Netflix. But the Foundation, very, very, let's go ahead and give the official.
It's very interesting.
Let's give the official rating at All for Sci-Fi. As you know, 0 to 5 stars, 3 stars, don't watch it. Foundation premiere episode gets 4.75 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I kind of liked it. It was really not too bad. And I'll give it 4.75. 4.70 stars.
All right,
Well,
just
little less than yours.
a little less than mine, but I can't give it 5 because it's too soon.
Yeah, well, way too soon.
But I'm telling you, this episode, and it's smart, intelligence, well written, really, really. I mean, I one of the things that always makes me mad and infuriates me is when television is dumbed down.
Yeah.
And it's like they think we're all children.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they write this is very smart. Someone who obviously has at least a college education.
Yeah, that's great.
And the acting's great.
Yes.
I'm excited to see everything, and more of this is coming together. What the Foundation, what's going on with that versus the Empire, and it's just a they're starting to figure things out. It kind of took a time jump.
Yes.
We're like 138 years now in the future of where they were in last season, and she's with her daughter, and they have to do this at the end of the episode. They're doing that dive, and they try to get the ship. That was great.
Yes.
The Foundation's great. Mike is mentioning that the writers are paying close attention to Asimov's original books, which that's great too.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of figured when they did the opening of that, that was his books they were using.
They are. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just.
And he was a little weird when he was alive.
Well, sometimes writers who are weird write the best stuff, right?
That's true. But even privately, in his private life, he was.
Well, I don't get into people's private lives, but the special effects.
That's awesome.
I can't believe the special effects on this show.
Yes.
I don't know how much money their budgets are, but it's just amazing. Like especially, the Empire's planet with all the rings going around it, how fascinating that is. That ship that came down, now he's going to get engaged to this lady. Empire is, and it was just a great start for the next season.
Yeah, it is.
It does look, Mike
looks
even
great.
says it looks expensive.
Yes,
It does. It sure does. I'm wondering, are they got it on a dime because they got some people that, need to work? Who knows?
That's true.
But all the characters are very engaging. You're very curious of what's going to happen. I can't wait to see next week's episode. I don't know how many episodes they have this season. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Last one was 10.
Was it 10?
Yeah, that was last season.
Let's see.
Season 1 had 10.
Foundation season 1 episode guide. 10 episodes. You're right.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully there's 10 on this one.
Yeah, that if they have 10 episodes, that's great. Great. Yeah,
10.
It's the same. It's 10. Looked it up real quick. Hey, I Googled it like Mike.
Yes, yes.
What was your favorite part of this episode, Captain Rickster?
I like it when she came out, the daughter came out and told us, "You're my mother," and she was in shock. She couldn't believe it.
That was in this season?
Yes, that was in the first. That was in the second one. It was just when they were on that raft. Or
I thought that was in the first year.
No,
okay.
Second.
I'm still tired, guys. Forgive
Yes.
me. Speaking of that, we didn't say what your favorite thing was in Secret Invasion. What,
No biggie.
You didn't have one?
I do, but it's the whole thing is good.
The whole thing's good. That's true.
I just can't pinpoint a good place where I really like. I mean.
But again, my favorite part of the Foundation is just go watch it, guys, on Apple Plus. It's really a great show.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you to watch it because I want more of this. I want more intelligent and engaging television. So please go watch it, and you'll be amazed. The effects are good. Everything's good. I just kept my eyes were like getting wider the whole episode. It was so beautiful. So
you're trying not to fall asleep in the episode while he's watching the episode.
No, I mean it was engaging. It didn't make me fall asleep.
It was engaging. That definitely.
I fell asleep yesterday when I was watching the second episode of Secret Invasion, the resurrection episode, because I was tired. But this didn't make me fall asleep. Okay, well, anything else, Captain Rickster?
Oh, that's about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, guys.
Oh,
well, okay, as we always say at All for Sci-Fi, go out. Yeah, Foundation is one of the top programs for sure this year. There was another one we were talking about that was like a sleeper hit. I'm drawing a blank. We just ended.
Oh, Strange New Worlds.
No.
No.
It was a sci-fi Silo.
Silo. Yes.
Silo so far is a very good one, but Foundation's already starting to give it a run for its money.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. It might be better than Silo. So, okay. So that's basically it for this week's episode. Next week, we're going to have, again, another episode of Strange New Worlds. We're going to have another episode of Secret Invasion and probably something else to review. We still got to do a review of Indiana Jones. We haven't done that. We also need to get back to Disneyland soon as well.
Yes,
I agree with that, Mike.
true.
We'll try to go sometime this month. We'll let you know.
Yep.
But as we always say at All for Sci-Fi, please go out and do one act of kindness this week. We think when you do that, it might encourage other people to do something nice, and it just pays it forward. It makes the world a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, the Force is with us always.
That is definitely true.
Live long and prosper. God bless y'all.
Yes. Stay safe. Stay out of the heat. Try to stay in a nice, cool place. We'll see you this next week. Bye for now.
See you later. See you next week. Same time, same bat channel, 3:30. Bye.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.